Plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu into the center position. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Nembhard finds Siakam. Halliburton for three. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Young outside. Pass to Shea. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
A true highlight of Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Now, Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Siakam off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
Pass to Daniel. Here's Shea. It's Young on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive and hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Shea. Back to Young. And it's sent back by Turner. Neesmith with the ball. Okongwu covering.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Young up top. Nembhard covering. Young's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And Indiana, another three.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Young looking it over. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. He's got 8.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Indiana out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going on.
They've got Halliburton. Rocker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. To the paint. And Rizachet, the bucket on the assist by LeVert.
Oh, that's a great sign for Rizachet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Mann. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from LeVert. The Hawks trailing. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Naismith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Rizachet. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Young with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got 11.
Trae so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Back to Halliburton. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Hands it from downtown.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive player.
Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Turner with the screen for Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
36 seconds left in the first half. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Rizachet is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Rizachet with it. He's got 5. Over Neesmith. The rebound by Turner. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Clock at 4. Off target with his 3. Young outside. He lobs it up. It's stolen. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Rizachet in at the 3. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Young.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Turner kicks to Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Young. Siakam pulls it in.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Halliburton finds Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Outside Turner. Trae sinks the three-pointer. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Okongwu bounce pass. 90 seconds now into the second half. Yep, it counts. 7 points for Rizachet.
Rizachet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Siakam's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 6. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 15.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Outside Turner. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they got to bring the double team
on the night. He's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. Then for the Hawks, George Niang, he's checked in for Daniels, and it's LeVert in for Trae Young. LeVert with the wide-open look, drills the three-pointer.
And how about the playmaking skills of LeVert? I like watching this guy break down the D in the pick and roll.
Here's Nembhard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nembhard's got his second basket. Johnson outside. Back to LeVert. Okongwu with a screen on Halliburton. And it's LeVert missing. Pacers leading by 7. Now, here's Halliburton. He has 7. 52 seconds left in the third. Turner with the screen for Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Pass to Rizichet. Back to LeVert. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Halliburton for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Indiana out in front. They lead by 9. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. And it's Mathurin in its small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. McConnell a screen on LeVert. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Connects from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The Hawks trail by 6. Man passes to LeVert. Good, nice job down low. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with the screen for Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Young drives in. Rejected by Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Turner for three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And here's Young. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. From the arc. And Indiana, another three.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pacers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Acton Emhard.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's Risa Shea missing. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.
about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Lillard against Garland. Pass to Prince. Over Mitchell. Prince with the bucket.
What you love about Taurean Prince is his willingness to fit into the team scheme. This guy goes about his business and contributes in every area. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
Now here's Strus. Back to Allen. Shoots over Lopez. And Allen gets it to go. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Offensive rebound. Strus with the bucket. Strus has got 5 now.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Allen finds Strus. Allen with a screen on Kuzma. Strus against Kuzma. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Garland. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Timeout, timeout.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Lopez.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that one up quick.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Okoro passes to Hunter. From deep, Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Kuzma. Still without a bucket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Green finds Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hunter can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland on top, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo outside. The 3-ball. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Mobley on a screen. Throws it up high. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Timeout.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Prince is subbed in for Green. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing abilities.
Mobley, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Prince from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 8. Hunter passes to Garland. Here's Jerome, guarded by Trent. Hunter, the screen from behind the arc. Jerome, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. 35 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jerome on the wing. Garland up top. He's guarded by Porter. Garland, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Porter in the post. Hunter covering. Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Max Strus. Man, is he getting it done today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
From 3-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Lopez with it. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Lopez has got 6 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Bucks trail by 7. Lillard outside. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
All Kuzma needed was the basketball. His feet were planted. He was ready on the catch.
Down low. Here's Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Lillard passes to Prince. Now here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo surveys. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Cleveland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Cleveland again missing. The Bucks trail. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Basket counts.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Allen with a screen on Trent. From deep, Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. For the lead. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lopez has got 8.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Back to Garland. And he makes it on the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Mobley against Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. The 3, here's Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Bucks on top, leading by 3. We've got more. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now Portis. Trent outside. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 4.
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Garland for 3. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Portis outside. Trent for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Inside, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Garland against Lillard. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Kuzma for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Garland against Lillard. Outside Strus. Pass to Mobley to take the lead. Prince grabs the miss. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. 2-point game. Back to Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Garland. There's the drive. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
But what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Yes!
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. .40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lopez, the screen on Garland. For 3, here's Lillard. And knocks down the 3.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
So he gets them both.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot in overtime.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Antetokounmpo outside.
So well, and he knows how to execute.
Garland for 3. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
I love to see when those shots go in. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment.
could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside Tatum. Here's the three. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Here's Hart. Misses the three. Bridges against White. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
And here's White after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
Runs in the pass to Hart. There's a screen. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, White. The shot misses. Bridges with some nice defense. Brunson outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and he banks in the layup.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Now here's Tatum. Hasn't made one yet. It's good from long range. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Boston on top, up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3 seat. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Bridges.
One tough customer, Bridges, fighting for the basket in close.
Picked by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got his first basket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Pass to Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Pritchard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Achua. And here is Bridges. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Hauser misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pass to Payne. Robinson against Craig. Robinson dishes to Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the 4th, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And White kicks to Cornette. Holiday the pass to Brown. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Anunoby's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Back to Brown. 5 to shoot. Here's Holiday. Over in the corner. White. Over McBride. White. Good. White's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
Brunson, left side. Here's McBride. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to get control of this game?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stopped so we get out and run.
Never a surprise.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Celtics trail by 3. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. To the inside. Here's Holiday. Shoots over Brunson. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Here's Tatum. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Tatum's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Celtics. Towns a screen on White. Bridges kicks to Towns. Sinks the triple. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Defended by Bridges. There's Brown with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 5 now.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Pass to Towns. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Brunson. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's a 10-point Knicks lead
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pound down low. Defended by Hart. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Brown.
Muscling that one in. JV is a strong individual.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. The Knicks leading by 9. Outside, Towns. Driving inside. To the right side. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, Tatum finds a way.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. For the Knicks, Hart is checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Lets it go with a 3. Hart, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New York.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim. They're flat out dominating them inside.
Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Hart against Tatum. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. through contact. Tatum.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Brunson against Howard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And this is exactly who Tatum is, someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Towns, a screen on Holiday. Brunson kicks to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Brown. Holiday finds Tatum. Takes the 3. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Bridges double team. Here's Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's White. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time frame. So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic.
We've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
So the Bucks win the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the 5. Lillard with the bucket.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And, you know, Damian Lillard has such a quick release. Excellent at getting his shot up and over the defense inside.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Turner passes to Halliburton. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he gets the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Nembhard, good.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. No one covering. Lillard's got 8 points.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. For 3, here's Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. 11 points in the game.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Here's Nesmith. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. The Pacers pull it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot from 12, and it's Indiana scoring again.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lillard looking around. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fades back. No good that time.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
McConnell outside. Walker, a screen on Green. Three-pointer Mathurin hits the trifecta. Mathurin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Clark, talking about Bennedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Shakes him. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Mathurin so smooth with the ball in his hands.
Outside Porter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for McConnell. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Prince, the pass to Trent. Here's Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. A nice shot by Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Portis outside. Back to Lillard. From 13. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 16 points now.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. The fadeaway. And it's Indiana scoring again. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lillard into the Howard home.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Now Siakam. The three. Drills it from deep. He's got 5. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Lillard outside. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. The 3 is up. Lillard! What'd you expect?
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
To the paint. Turner inside, working on Lopez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little area.
Lopez in the post. Turner covers. Turner against Lopez. Shoots over Turner. Lopez can't hit. Indiana leading. Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Over Kuzma. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And he lobs it up. Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness, not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
There's Nesmith with the 3. another three for Indiana.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Siakam. That one goes. Count it. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Prince, a screen on Halliburton. Let's watch Dame here. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Antetokounmpo with it. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Indiana ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. McConnell finds Mathurin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he lobs it up top. Outside for McConnell. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Halliburton misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Knocks it loose. Antetokounmpo outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Here's Lillard driving in. Lillard goes right through the D.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
From 11 feet away. And Indiana misses again.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration too.
Antetokounmpo outside. 1:35 left in the final quarter. And he hits it to tie the game.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 2.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Here's Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Lillard's got 28.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Siakam, pass to Turner.
Yes! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he sinks it.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Here's Turner. Count it!
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Siakam. Good!
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he drills the triple!
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Bridges. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside, Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Brunson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Towns, a screen on Garland. The shot's good from Brunson.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Allen. Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen. Shot clock at 6. And here's Strus for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Anunoby. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Cleveland also making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Okoro in for Max Strus. Now, here's Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to McBride. Hart kicks to Achua. Over Hunter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Mitchell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brunson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Okoro, DeAndre Hunter out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Javonte Green. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. He can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And here is Okoro after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. A nice shot by Okoro.
And Okoro can make some really difficult finishes.
New York's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. McBride, second chance effort. In deep, Robinson drops it in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Cameron Payne. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Green. Now, here's Strus. Back to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
And Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
McBride passes to Towns, and he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Robinson to the left side wing. Fires from deep. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Back to Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Robinson with the block. Bridges against Garland. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline for the Knicks. Achua comes in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Hunter the pass to Mitchell. For the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now, here's Achua. Back to Brunson. From deep three-point land. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Garland. Back to Strus. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Garland finds Hunter. Mitchell left side. To end the cold streak. That shot off. And so it's New York enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Back to Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the shot goes in. Garland's got 9.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Bridges deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. A shake. And it's good on the layup. He's got 11.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
Bridges outside. Brunson outside. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Pass to Strus. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Strus has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Mitchell outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Pass to Hart. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Spins. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Here's Mitchell. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Hart. Now Brunson over Garland. Great look there, but off target. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Hunter is out there with Wade. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2 guard. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Garland.
Now, Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Left side, Towns. Over Wade. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Pass to Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep.
Timeout.
He's capable of getting hot.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Pretty interesting adjustment from Garland on that attempt.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
With some arc, that one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for New York?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 12 points from Mikal Bridges.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Garland. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. That's too hard. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Cruz. Pulls up. And again, it's Cleveland. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Cleveland with it. 8-point game. Count it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. And what's their best move at this point?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
Allen, a screen on Bridges. For 3, Mitchell got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Garland finds Allen. From downtown. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. Jalen Brunson.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from. By fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just getting themselves.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like
This looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Ricochet in at small forward. Now here's Lillard. Prince, a screen on Young. Lillard right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Yep, that one goes.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Now here's Young. He's got 5, and yep, it's good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. Pass to Okongwu. No good there. Good work defensively by Lopez. On the wing, Kuzma. Guarded by Young. Picked by Prince. The shot. A nice shot by Lillard.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Ricochet. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. He's got 10.
Ice Trae. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Lopez, the screen. For 3, here's Lillard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's Ricochet. To the inside, Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 15.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Young. He's got 15. Pass to Rizashea. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Rizashea out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's George Niang. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Mann. Now Capella. Here's LeVert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2, and out on the wings, Zach Rizashea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Here's Rizashea. Still no points. To the paint. Here's LeVert. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Mann. Up and over Porter. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks trail by 4. Trent outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Mann driving inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Porter looks it over. Trent outside. Over Rizashea. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Trent's got 4 points this quarter. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Lillard outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Johnson. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. A nice shot by Young.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Young's got 20 points. The Bucks trail by 5. Here's Lillard. He's got 10. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top, up 2. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And get ready for the half-court shot from... They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people want it to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Lillard. He's got 16. Pulls it. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Here's Young. Oh, Young with the power move.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Lillard outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. Lillard unfazed by the contact.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Johnson a screen on Lillard. Pass to Johnson. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Lillard outside from the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 10 points here in the second half. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Risache. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. Risache's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now Lopez. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Kuzma. And he converts the layup. Kuzma's got 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Lillard against Young. Pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Atlanta's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Now here's LeVert. That puts him in the lead. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Now here's Porter. Trent outside. Buries it down low.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Bufkin. Back to LeVert. Down low. 5 to shoot. Man, count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Allie, thank you. Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. Lillard pulls down the board. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
Now here's Young. Puts up a 3. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Now Antetokounmpo. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Young misses. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo up top. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Young. That three's off the mark. Lillard outside. Pass to Lopez. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. On defense, the Bucks. Here's Young. It falls!
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he nails it!
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up. Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Young. And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Back to Brunson. Drives to the hoop, and it's sent back by Turner.
Miles Turner with that length sends it back twice on the pipes. Miles.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Indoors, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Bridges outside. Hart wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The shot by Turner, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hart finds Towns. New York moving it around. A 3-ball. And they'll get another chance.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Siakam for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now, here's Hart. Towns, a screen on Siakam. Hart, no good. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, Hart following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Brunson. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And Turner throws it down.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And the dunk by Towns.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Over Halliburton. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 points so far. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers leading by just 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Walker. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. And here are the Pacers now after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Walker with a screen for Halliburton. Over McBride. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Now, here's Halliburton. 5 points in the game. Here's Mathurin, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Achua finds McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Halliburton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Outside, Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. On the wing. It's hauled in by Achua.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Payne kicks to Bridges. There's 1:26 left in the first half. It's up a 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Pass to Achua. Anunoby outside for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Siakam. Shots good by Turner.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
Brunson surveying the D. 15 seconds left here in the second. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the New York Knicks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now we'll... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
To the middle, here's Towns. Takes it off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
The timing that Towns has is admirable. So fantastic at getting the shot off before a defender can react.
Turner passes to Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 8 points.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
To the paint, here's Bridges. The layup off target. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside for the lead. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Runs in the pass to Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Hart. 1:53 left in the third quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in. Then for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Floats one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw this game. That's good from McConnell. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Brunson, and he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 7. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Siakam. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Down low, and Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. No good on the triple. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Indiana. Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. 2 points. That one goes. McBride's got it all tied up now for New York.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's intercepted. Now here's Payne. He's guarded close. Pass to McBride. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody is coordinated and intent. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Brunson finds Anunoby. This one for 3. That shot, no good. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Bridges outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Safety move. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York trailing. Back to Brunson. Muscling it in. Brunson.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. That one goes in. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Towns a screen on Halliburton. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and trains it. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Halliburton up and in on the layup. Halliburton's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Bridges outside. There's 47 seconds left in the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
It's the first. That narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Halliburton. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Here's Brunson. Yes! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Nerves never showed through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Halliburton.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
So a close game sees Indiana.
slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
Now here's George. Over Strus. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Garland. An easy 2 on the layup.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell. There's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Grimes' shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Garland with the ball. Outside Hunter. Now Allen. They double team Allen. Garland for 3. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Timeout, timeout. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And here tonight, Grammy Award winner Diplo.
Well, he went to college in Philadelphia. Now, he didn't grow up with a local NBA team in Mississippi. So he adopted the Sixers, and they have adopted him back.
Here's McCain. And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Jerome. Three-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCain. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Hunter. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. Lets it go. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job of fighting through the screen.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland on top, up 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Isaac Okoro, Javonte Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Mobley, and it's Hunter in at the power forward position. Mobley down low. Embiid covers. Embiid against Mobley. Green, the pass to Hunter. From downtown, sinks the tray. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And he comes up with a bucket.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Butler. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now Embiid. He's got 9. And Embiid gets the double team. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Hunter passes to Jerome. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Embiid with it. Back to Butler. Here's McCain. Screen by Embiid. Goes up at the strike. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. McCain's got 6. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Outside Maxey. With the drive. It's George on the wing. Outside Oubre. For 3, Maxey nails it from 3. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Pass to Strus. And here's Hunter from the arc. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
13 feet out. And it's Maxey missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Garland misses the jumper from the wing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Count it. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
About a minute played here in the second half. Inside, here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. 76ers trail by 5. Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid just powers his way in.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. A shot from the mid-range. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Maxey passes to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Maxey passes to George. Embiid with it. Back to George. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Mitchell. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
And it's Maxey missing. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Hunter. Allen a screen. And finished off by Hunter.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops and pulls the trigger.
Outside Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Allen. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Hunter. He's got 11. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hunter's got 7 now in this quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. Cleveland on top, up 8. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Cleveland leading by 8. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Darius Garland. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Strus in at the 3. To the inside. And he can't get that one. Hunter with some nice D. Cleveland's shooting has been incredible. 72%. Jerome passes to Hunter. Back to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Yes, on the jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Embiid. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Garland. Allen outside. Outside Strus. Mobley passes to Allen. Now here's Garland. Shoots over Maxey. And the shot is good by Garland.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Garland, a good look. Cans it with nobody near him. And it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
This is what he does. Garland's just a natural-born scorer.
Here's Embiid. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to McCain. Embiid inside. He's against Allen.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Mobley outside. Back to Strus. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Philadelphia with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
Embiid against Mitchell. For three, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Strus with the bucket.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so the Cavaliers take the win, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they